Today marks the 25th anniversary of the deadly Tiananmen Square massacre in China. Sometimes referred to as the June 4th massacre, the Chinese army cracked down on pro-democracy student protesters in and around the Tiananmen Square section of central Beijing. Estimates are that hundreds and maybe even several thousand people were killed in what is considered to be one of the bloodiest government-sanctioned crackdowns in history. In an enduring image that still stands as a powerful symbol for democracy 25 years later, a lone protester stood in front of several Chinese army tanks and armored vehicles as they were firing upon protesters. Still censored by China's ruling Communist Party, the photograph of the Tank Man, as he has been called, was taken by Associated Press photographer Jeff Whiter just before noon on June 5, 1989, and is one of the most memorable images in history. Little to nothing is known about this man who has been referred to as the unknown protester. A South Korean news agency once reported that he is still alive after escaping China for Taiwan and goes by the name of Wang Weilin to protect himself from danger, but this has never been confirmed. Carrying 2 shopping bags, he walked directly in front of the tanks and looked directly towards them. As the first tank tried to move around him, he kept walking into its path. He then climbed onto the tank, trying to communicate with the Chinese army. After climbing back down, he ran into the path of the tank again. He was finally taken away by 2 men. There are varying accounts as to whether the men were Chinese army personnel or concerned onlookers. For pro-democracy and human rights activists around the world, he is regarded as the greatest Chinaman to have ever lived.